she's kind of cute.
What's your name?
Audit.
Audrey? How do you spell it?
A-U-C.
That's my cousin's name.
You know what? We need a better pen.
I know.
Yeah, I think it's the photo quality paper here.
Might be.
Let's get on the inside.
The whole book is that way.
Yeah.
The whole book is that way.
Why don't we just sign something
Well,
else?
I'll just get something for you.
Thanks, dude. Sorry to bother you, man.
No, you're not bothering me.
Yeah. Here, what would you?
Nice to meet you. You're so welcome.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, Paul. Hey guys, what's up? This is George at Inflation US. We're just down here in Carpinteria. This was the main article on MSNBC, the business section. I wanted to share it with you guys. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's basically an attack piece on Ron Paul. And the title of the article is Ron Paul's Bipartisan Attack on the Federal Reserve. Like the Federal Reserve can't withstand an attack. MSNBC makes a couple weird points. They basically call Ron Paul a legislative failure. He's been in Congress for over 30 years, and he's sponsored many, many bills based upon principle. They call him a lesson in failed principle. Meaning, I guess apparently to MSNBC, when you stick to your principle, you're apparently a failure. And apparently, in MSNBC's point of view, you're a radical if you stick to your principles and you stick to your beliefs. Some of the bills that they listed were how he wants to end the cooperation with the UN, he wants to end the minimum wage, and the other one, he wants to appeal the gun-free zones near schools. They list out these bills that he proposed in a way to seem that he's a radical. In this article, they're trying to paint Ron Paul as kind of like this radicalized, out in left field or right field type of individual that's and they're just so shocked that he can get 244 co-sponsors for this Audit the Fed bill, and they're just basically calling Ron Paul's career ridiculous, that it's filled with bills that make no sense, have nothing to do with the American people, things like sticking to the gold standard, abolishing the income tax, dismantling the Fed, that these are such radical, crazy ideas. And they're wondering why he's getting all this support for Audit the Fed. And there's 74 Democrats that are behind this too as well. Words that they're using are revolutionary, rebellion, radical. I keep wondering, who is this mythical figure that's going to come out when the economy collapses? Because of course people become radicalized. And it's going to go one or two ways, guys. It's going to be a guy like Ron Paul or Jesse Ventura that's totally about radical freedom, or it's going to be Obama or someone like Obama, and it's going to be radicalized. It's going to be like radicalized oppression. Here's another quote in the article. They said, somehow the Republicans and Democrats are getting behind him because they're all ready to kill something. And never underestimate Ron Paul. I mean, of course people are mad. Of course, trillions and trillions of dollars in bailouts to the banks. Of course people are mad. Of course they want to kill something. Of course they're putting the pressure on their congressmen and their senators. Of course. And this step is a good step, because when people start seeing how much money is being created in the Fed, how much dilution of their currency is happening, the pure corruption involved in the Federal Reserve will have nowhere to hide. After auditing the Federal Reserve, expect in a year or 2 years bills that will actually come close to abolishing the Federal Reserve. One more step to freedom. George Furtado reporting from Carpinteria. MSNBC, front page of their business channel, business page. This stuff is starting to go mainstream, guys.